All right, non blue screen.
Are we good now? Are you sure? Oh
Nope.
gosh.
Nope, we're not good yet. We're
Okay,
not
I'll
good.
I'll just wait till you say we're good.
Oh, no, no, go ahead. Go ahead. We're good. Go ahead.
How much was this race you would have missed the first part of the stream here, Jade? Like, come on.
We're loading in, bro. We're Gucci. We're
We Gucci
Gucci.
now? Okay.
Yep. We've been Gucci.
Okay. That's me. Oh my gosh, Jade. Um, all right, so we're here at Sonoma for the Busch race. Just following a lengthy truck race, as Maggio, our race winner in the trucks, just a few moments ago is leading this pack down into turn 11, with Keith Allen Ayers in the 38 AMR car right behind him in second, followed by the 18 of Dash for Cash and the 7 of Gar. They are coming to take a lap 2 here. And Jade, I know you guys just got off the track in the trucks. How is the track kind of feeling, and how do you think it's going to compare to these Busch cars?
The track was a little tighter than the last time I remembered hearing a lot during the practice that was ran over the weekend in preparation for tonight. So the track was it was definitely a little different to drive. You see Maggio get off onto the rumble strips, and it's going to give Keith an amazing run going up into the carousel. Oh, he's forcing the issue trying to pass on the left side. Oh, it's going to cause Maggio to get up loose. New leader, Keith Allen Ayers. Good pass on Keith. He pressured Maggio into a mistake. This is exactly what he needed to do. And it got Maggio up out of the groove. But yes, the track's a lot warmer and a lot tighter than what it was during practice over the weekend. As you see Maggio battling back already with Keith Allen Ayers for first.
Yep, and then two battling is going to bring the 18 of Dash for Cash up into the mix as well,
Mm-hmm.
and that Monster Energy Toyota.
Yeah, he's definitely Dash is one of his first hot seats of the season. He's been normally up in the booth calling these races, and I've been down there hosting. We're gonna see how Keith does hosting again. See if that'll help. As Dash is really going to the inside of the rumble strips. He's was to the right side of Maggio. Maggio got a better launch coming out of the last turn, while Keith now leads his first lap of the race.
Yeah, definitely these drivers definitely showing a little bit of difference compared to the truck race just earlier today. Maggio, he was able to get out there, build a lead, and just take off from the field. Not really able to do that right now, as Keith, was able to get around him early on in lap 2, and now he's trying to drive away just like Maggio did the last race. As we kind of cycle through the field,
I'm running back.
got the
I'm following with our fourth place driver Gar, running the 7.
okay,
He's
yep.
Yep, he's kind of quietly sitting where he was, and he did the same thing in the truck race and came home fourth the truck race. So he did a great job there. There's Jarrett Reese as you're running back to the field a little bit more, hot seating or reserving the number 11. Getting fatal some points,
Yep,
a little
kind
bit
of
of
in a
little contact with
go
21
ahead.
there. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say kind of in a little bit of a swarm here, battling in the middle of all these cars, with Nat's teammate right there in front of him. See the 92 Mountaineer just in front of this group. The 21 of CPB Bear right there behind Jardy Reese.
Mm-hmm.
We
See
got the 13 of Turf Tech going down in 11.
Mountaineer
Go ahead.
locked her up a little bit going in the last turn and got everyone a little stacked up going through the last turn here at what used to be Infineon. There is Bear right behind Jarrett Reese and the 98 machine. Turf Tech's just a little bit behind them.
There's the 98 of C's right there. The C66 is off track. That is the fatal, not fatal, the night racing machine of Christian Pushing.
Oh,
54.
Jardy. Oh, Jardy was in the back of Cushion, and then Jardy went to his inside to avoid Cushion. Cushion was really slow starting the carousel, and Jardy, it looked like it hopped up on two wheels on him and pushed him out of the way.
Yeah, not really much you can do there with the cars for some weird reason. Just the way that they've got the layout and the track on this game. There's the 54 Sport Clip machine of Weir Savage Bud Jr. The 9 of Kevin. He had a pretty tough truck race.
Yeah,
The
he
20
did.
of Anybody. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just agreeing with you.
Oh, yeah. The unsponsored 22 Ford of a Nat 20. Kind of sucks seeing that car blank this weekend here in Great Valley, or Wine Country.
You okay, Grant? You okay?
I don't know.
You sure?
I don't know. We may need a AMR up here in the booth.
God.
Get a little bit of checkout. Who knows?
They're right. There's Warpig in the 19 for Deep Sea. There's
Boz in the 10.
Boz in the 10. Good to see Boz on track. Back on track for a little bit.
He's missed a few weeks, but he's back out there and he's looking okay right now.
Yep, there's Cushion pushing. Still battling with this pack of cars. And back to the leader. There's Maggio. Or check that. Second place, Maggio.
Oh, second place.
Still following Keith Allen Ayers. Keith.
Yeah, Keith actually kind of driving away here. Getting some much valuable distance in between him and second.
Yeah, that's the nice thing about with this no stages is that the longer this runs green, the better it's gonna be for Keith. And Keith was faster in the truck race. He just caught up in a lot of other stuff, and right now he's pulling away in the Busch series. Him and Maggio still 1-2, picking up right where they left off. Dash is pressuring Maggio. He's right there within a car length of him, trying to get up to him. I'm gonna slide back to Gar. He's still chilling in fourth place, doing his own thing. Jarrett Reese.
Yeah.
He's following the 21 machine right now, trying to see what he can gain here in the 92 and the 21 himself. Oh, Jardy. Hang on, he got really tight in there.
As we have a special guest joining us up here in the booth, let me pass the mic over.
Hello.
Hi, Mama. What are you doing?
I'm sitting here watching TV and watching the race.
Yeah? Well, what do you think of the
How are
action
you?
so far? I'm good.
It's going pretty good. Everybody's racing nice and clean and doing a good job.
Oh, speaking of clean, the 90...
Just had a contact.
Yeah, 92 got into the 11. 92's going to back off and give it... Gonna back off and give it back to the 11. Mr. Reese isn't gonna be happy about that.
No, he is not.
98 still pressuring the 92, trying to get around him. That's gonna give the 11 some breathing room to try to co-catch this 21. There's the 92.
Well, I'm just visiting, so I'm gonna give you back to Weston, and y'all can commentate together.
All right, Mama.
All right,
Love you.
love you. Bye.
Love you. 98 still pressuring the 92, trying to push them.
Yeah, that was a lot of contact between the 11 and the 92, and I believe that 98 got a little bit as he goes off track.
98 trying to make a little something happen on this 92. See, he's been super aggressive trying to get around this 92. He knows he's quicker. But I think Mountaineer might be trying to save a little bit of fuel here, maybe trying to get a little of alternate strategy.
Yeah, definitely. You know, he won the last two races that we've had. One was due to a spring shortened event, and the other one just went out and got it on a little bit of strategy. But you know, that 92 has been fast since he's moved up into the Busch Series, and he's looking pretty quick again today. Just kind of in a little bit of a situation.
98 overshoots it.
Down in crossover for the 92.
Sees this is such a good battle between these two right now. And you see the 11 is finally catching up to the 21.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to decide which battle you want to watch here, the 11 and the 21 or the 98 and the 92.
I'm going to ride on board with the 98 for a little while. See what he sees from the hood cam. 92 got loose coming up off that turn as he dive it down in again. 98 using every part of the track to try to get an edge on this 92. The 92 is going to pull a little bit away going into the carousel. These drivers got to be so careful. 92 is going to be a little loose. 98 is going to hit the grass a little bit. I think the 98's in a better line. He's going to overshoot it onto the rumble strips in the grass. Good save.
Great job, able to hold on to it, keep it out of the wall there.
I think the 98's just a little quicker than the 92. I think he's just a little frustrated. He needs to calm down, breathe, and try to re-rack these two. As you see the 21 just ahead, pulled away from the left of Jarrett Reese.
Yep,
see the 98
is pushing really hard. I think he just needs to kind of back off, run a good solid line, catch back up for now.
Yeah, he's super.
Just got to remember, this is early on in the race. Still got a long way to go.
Oh my god. He sent it. He sent it. I don't think he's going to back off. Oh, he got loose.
Oh, into the wall.
And that's going to cost him. Everything he just gained is lost because of how hard he just sent it in.
Gather it back up. Again, kind of slow down, calm down, run your line. You'll catch back up there. And it's a long race. There's no need to be pushing that hard this early.
Oh, he's lost her. He's off track again. Yep, he's pushing her hard. That's going to be, oh, good save. He's going to spin her out. 98's around.
Well, there goes that battle as the 21, again, is under pressure from the 11 just slightly here. Still a decent gap in between the two, but Jardy is catching back up. Through the first hairpin on the track, through turn 7.
Dash has made it past Maggio for second.
That's a great job from that number 18 machine. As the 98 is on pit road, I don't know if that's engine failure or...
Yeah, I don't know if he's...
Looks like the 9 is also there as well. And the 66. Not sure which one was out when, but...
Yep. I think Jarrett Reese is so good through the first part of this track. And then I think the 21 is so much better through the back half of it.
And Keith is coming up on some lap traffic of the 22 here, trying to put him a lap down.
21 got wicked loose coming out of that turn. At the top of the hill.
Going to go wide. Looks like he has some damage on the front end of that Ford.
'21's going to get loose. 11's going to have a drive to the inside. He's looking. Not going to complete the pass there. Going to get off in the grass a little bit. You have to clean the tires off before he gets into the braking zone here. Yeah, Mr. Jarrett is really good through the first half of this. But I don't know how he's going to handle through the S's here. He got a little too much on them. So did the 21.
Still right there in a perfect position as he dives off in the grass. Contact!
Contact. He's going to let him on, come back, and let him have it again. good sportsmanship by Jarrett Reese. Give it back to him.
Yep, we're in a little wide on entry, trying to get a drive off the corner. Won't get the run that he wanted. 21's going to pull away here.
But watch Jarrett Reese. He's gonna gain it all back right here.
And that loose in front of Dash, and he'll get off track before Dash can get there. He's back on track and he's rolling.
I haven't seen Conky. Have you seen Conky at all?
No, I don't see Conky
Oh,
in today's race.
11 gets loose. Or 21 gets loose. 11 fires to the inside. I think the 11's just a little quicker than him right now. The driver's going to look to the inside here. He's going to think better of it. He's going to let the 21 go wide. Good little battle right here for these two. I kind of want to watch this battle to the end, see what happens.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot else going on track at the moment.
11's back to the bumper inside. 21's going into pit.
Guards in pit road.
So it means they'll be coming probably pitting about next time here. Alright. There's the 92.
38, the 10 car, both are coming in this time.
Oh, the 20 and the 19 both go way off in the carousel.
'92 is coming in. There's somebody else is coming in this time. I didn't quite hear it.
Conky, so he said in Discord he couldn't make it. I was trying to find a fill-in. I'm sticking and watching from the pits. It's all good, brother. I didn't even see your message. I was supposed to be racing tonight, but we didn't have a streamer, so I had to hop out of the car. We'll give you last place points, Conky. No worries, brother.
Yeah, your health and stuff is more important right now, so just take your time, buddy, and we'll look forward to having you back on the track as soon as we can.
So we saw Warpig just go around our leader here for his lap back. There's Boz behind a Nat. Boz, who is running here, trying to get some points for himself.
20,
and
the leader, is on pit road. 18's on pit road.
10's coming in.
The 11's coming in. A Nat stayed out on track. What does the 92 do here?
38
Looks
got
like he's coming in.
to his pit stall, had to back up a little bit. There's the 18.
Ooh, 13 off track. He saved it.
Oh, the 6 is off track.
That very fast left-hander.
The 6 was off track. It hooked and he went to the right.
That's gonna hurt him.
It's gonna hurt him a little bit. Conky, I hear you, brother. Man, I drive a school bus with full kids. I get it 110%. They make me sick all the time. They're in Christmas time. Thank God we were done league racing. I lost my voice for about 6 days. I didn't have a voice. So these kids, trust me, I know.
Let's see, Maggio already came to pit road, correct?
Yep. So he should be coming around to find Keith. Or Keith is...
He's actually past Keith, because Maggio is about to go down to turn 11.
Is he the leader?
Keith is just now coming out of the carousel.
Maybe Maggio didn't pit.
Oh, no, Maggio's in right now.
Okay, so yeah. Yeah, man, dude, it was horrible.
Because if he did, that was a lot of ground made up.
Yeah. Yeah. So Maggio can go, what is it, 1 lap longer than Keith right now?
A lap and a half, I think.
Okay, so the fuel window for the trucks was 10. You could push it to 11. 12 if you were really doing good. So I imagine the fuel window for the Xfinity or the Busch cars is about the same, so I'm gonna say about 12 to 13.
I'd
So
say about 14 to 15.
you think about? I think that's more Cup.
No, yeah, you could be right.
So there's ZK3 inherit the lead. There's Dash, Gar, Jardy, Mountaineer, CBB.
Tell you what, Dash isn't too far behind here.
No, and Maggio is a good bit behind them as well. So Maggio might be taking what the Fatal cars did during the truck race, or the Fatal trucks did the truck race, and go a little longer. Oh, he got off the track. Good save, Maggio.
He's coming out of the carousel, Warpig halfway through the carousel itself.
Conky, I
He's
love
coming out on it straight now.
Conky. I love your optimism. He said, luckily for me, I suck at road courses. Might not have gotten much better than last place points anyway. I love the honesty. I love the honesty. For watching Maggio.
You're not the only one who was thinking that way. Z10 is off track as Jardy goes around him. 92 Mountaineer going into the carousel.
See our leader Keith Allen Ayers coming across the stripe.
21 is in pit road. I do believe he's out of the race as well.
Stay on him for a minute and see what happens. See Charlie
You
Irwin.
know, like how usually the cars go back and forth or something. I don't see any movement out of it.
He might be out of the race.
Yeah, I feel like he should be leaving pit stall better now.
There is Gar.
Yeah, I do believe the 21 is out. 13 a turf. 54, the 9, the 20, the 22. And I do believe Keith was just off track a little. Yeah, he was. Going through the carousel was slightly off track. He's getting around the net now as they come down the straight. To turn 7 here.
There's a net.
And down into the S. The S's, I've got to say, are one of my favorite parts about this track.
I can't wait to wear in a Cup car tomorrow night, and I can run the S's really well. I really do enjoy running the S's in a Cup car. Trucks are pretty cool, but the Busch cars are not my friends. Oh, you see the 20 get wicked loose.
Able to hang on to it.
Meanwhile, up front, it's still all about this man, the 38, Keith Allen Ayers. Running the table right now.
Yep, and again, you know, week in and week out, the 38 has been one of the fastest cars, trucks, you know, out there each weekend. These AMR guys really stepped up this season, and it is showing drastically on track.
Was a big change from, you know, KAI last season to AMR this season. You know, they renewed their alliance for another season with Fatal. So there's another Fatal engine underneath that hood. You know, that's a great relationship that Keith and I have, a great working professional relationship. And also a
caution.
Caution. First
Caution is
caution.
out on track. I'm not sure for what.
First caution of the night. Well, pit strategy's over.
An on-track incident. Did you hear what number that was?
Nope. And that 20 is just coming out of pit road. The 19.
The 19 and 10, I believe.
Oh yeah.
What he said.
19 and 10. Big contact between both those cars. The 19 heavy front end. Oh, here we go again.
Well, this is definitely what a lot of drivers wanted to get this field bunched back up and hopefully get advantage of some spots here on the restart.
Yep, as you see, they're all fanning out right now. And they're going to come back to 2 wide here. Dash is going to get
Oh,
loose, gets
Dash
into
got in the grass.
Maggio. Keith got a little bit in the grass, but he's going to get going. Maggio, big loser. Loses a spot off the start of that. Contact
Oh,
between
another contact.
11 and Dash.
That's the 11.
11 and 19. 6 is still there.
Here
7's
comes
right behind them.
Maggio.
They're right there too. Well, I'm watching reverse chase cam from Keith Allen Ayers. Dash is sticking his nose underneath the 11. 11's gonna get loose. Save it, Jarrett
Ooh.
Reese. Side by side, 19 and 11.
18.
18, yeah, sorry. I'm just calling numbers at this point. You see them drag racing up the drag strip. They're beating and banging, coming to it. Jardy is trying to get there. Trying to get as many
Trying to
points
pull
as
a
he can.
crossover.
Good. Oh, they are still side by side. Dash with the advantage. They got the momentum on the outside. So you got to hop the rumble strip. That's going to allow Jardy to clear him. Jardy Reese up to second.
A lot of pressure on the back of that 11 as well as the 18 with the 6. Here comes Gar to the outside of Maggio, down through turn 10. As they come to turn 11, Gar will get the position on the outside. Dives it way down deep. That's going to let Maggio get back around, and Gar looks like he's going to lose possibly another spot as well.
Right now, but it's all about this man. Leading the 38. Got the lead, and
Gar
didn't
will
matter.
hold on to the position as Maggio will fall off slightly with Boz behind him, and Mountaineer in the 92 just behind that group.
Jardy and Jarrett Reese, or Jarrett Reese and Charlie Irwin, they are
Dash.
going at it.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah, I'm trying to read two different things and talk at the same time, and it's just not working.
That plus you just got out of the truck not too long ago too, so.
Yeah, it's true. I'm drained. So the 7's working on the 6 right now, trying to get up to the 4th place.
The 11 getting a little bit of distance from Dash. But Dash still right there trying to put as much pressure as he can on the back bumper of that 11 as to come down the S's.
Probably the most technical part of the whole track. The S's.
Turn 10, very crucial to get a lot of speed down this final straight.
Mm-hmm.
Going into the hairpin, most famous for the Tony Stewart Denny Hamlin race.
I'm letting you know right now, if Jarrett Reese has a shot at Keith Allen Ayers, he will take it. He knows that. Jardy's not running for points. He doesn't care what happens. All he wants to do is he wants to be in victory lane.
Looks like they were pretty even through 11 up through the first couple corners. Dash, huge run through 3, coming down to turn 4, entering the carousel section of the track.
Maggio had to slow really up not to go off track there.
Dash practically on the back bumper. He's going to get loose and into the grass. Jardy got loose as well. Here comes Maggio. Dash just now able to get back on track. Under pressure from Gar on the 7 now.
Yeah, I don't know if he was to the inside of the 11 or not. I couldn't really quite tell you. Look, could have been there, but could have been a late move.
I don't know. It looked pretty clear to me.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like Dash got a little bit loose, got in the grass, and then Jardy got loose just slightly further down track.
It's a good battle. Meanwhile, Keith Allen Ayers loves to see them battling behind him and him running away. Can you get me a lap count when you get a second?
Unmute yourself. Ask for a lap count, please.
As you see Charlie Irwin trying to set sights back on Maggio. You see them slowly starting to rail in Mr. Reese. Trying to maybe get something happening here. Oh, Dash gets up on 2 wheels.
Yep, sorry. 22 out of 50. I don't know if you heard me the first time.
Nope.
Sorry.
22 out of 50. We're coming to halfway. We're only halfway done. It's gonna be crazy. I don't know if my phone's gonna last the whole time, so I might have to turn off the stream on my phone. Turn that off so we don't kill the battery. Oh, getting a little close to the grass there for the 6. 18 thought about it. Oh, he's gonna think about it now. He's got to dive
way wide through the hairpin.
Yeah, Dash got he went way wide. He had to send her in deep not to hit Maggio, and he still ended up almost hitting Maggio.
And even with them battling, you know, not only are they catching the 11, but they're also driving away from Gar on the 7.
Well, the 11 just got off into the grass there, and now Maggio's to his bumper.
Yep. As Dash, you know, been really strong through this section of the track. The 11 on 2 wheels, loose again down through the carousel. Maggio and Dash look a little bit more solid, a little bit sturdier on the wheels.
Yeah, here goes Dash. He's gonna make a big leap back from Dash. We're gonna run into some different peoples. There's Gar. He's just a little behind them. There's Mr. Reese leading this posse through the S's. I think Maggio was a little better through the middle part. There, that's really gonna hurt Mr. Reese in the last part. Oh man, every time they get so close to the grass.
And again, Jardy runs wide through turn 11.
Not really getting the run off you figured he would get for running wide. Maggio's looking.
Maggio, yep. Trying to find the lane to get around that 11. Trying to set up, you know, 3 corners later, you know, in turn 2 there.
Yeah,
Trying to set up a pass for like turn 3, turn 4.
A little bit of contact on the bumper.
Able to get it.
Yeah, a little bit of contact on the bumper. It's going to allow Mr. Reese going again. Oh, Maggi is going to get loose, and so is Dash. Mr. Reese doesn't have
able to hang on to it pretty well there.
Jardy does not have the run off that he should have got there. Maggio's there. Oh, I think that was a little bit of contact, I think, by Maggio. I don't think it was intended because Maggio's giving it back. So good job on Maggio giving him back after the contact.
Oh.
But it's really gonna bunch up these 3, the closest 3 on the track right now. It's getting, it's getting bad here, man. They're beating and banging like it's 2 to go.
Maggio looking down low. Dash right there as well.
I think there's a little bit of contact in the middle of the corner.
Will get clear.
I think there's a little bit of contact in the middle of the corner.
Yeah, I'm actually sitting here watching from Dash's point of view, so I'm not quite sure if there was either.
We're watching Mountaineer. As Mountaineer bears off track. There's Turf Tech, 13 with the 10 right behind him. 54 is just a little further back from them. There's the 20. There's the 19. Oh, the 6 cleared both the 11 and the 18. Oh, wait a minute. I was thinking the 18 was the one leading. Hi, B. Maggio's now
all good.
setting his sights on Keith. Getting later in this run, that's when these cars really start coming alive and getting quick. I think Mr. Reese has more of a
looking
short...
like the 11 falling off just slightly as they come through this run as well.
I think he's got a shorter run car, and he's really quick off the line, but not... It's kind of lacking now. Hitting a really good entry there. Dash is going to be to his inside and is not going to have the run, so he's going to keep the position.
As we are halfway through this race.
Keith, he's...
D-Man leading is still that 38.
Yeah, he is running away with it right now. He got the lead, and he has not looked back ever since.
Yep, down into the carousel for our leader. Huge left hand, slightly up on two wheels, gets it set back down just right, and drives off as our second and third place. Well, second, third, and fourth just now getting into the roundabout part of the carousel.
Oh, Jardy got loose. He's gonna allow the 18 to capitalize. I don't know if there's any damage on the 11 or not.
I don't quite see any.
I think he's good.
Might be just a little bit on the left side, but I don't think it's too bad.
Nothing major. He's gonna try to put himself in the tire tracks of the 18 and try to get back to him. Get back around him again. As the 18 dips off way into the grass. It's gonna allow the run by the 11. 18 messes up entry in the last turn here at Finion. Oh, 18 into the wall.
Yep, definitely some damage on the back end of that 18 machine now.
Jardy's gonna try to set him up for a corner exit. You see the 11 creeping back in on the 18.
Yep, Dash looking just a little bit off pace now as he got around the 11 after Jardy making that mistake.
While Maggio has set sail off from them. Finally for him. Oh, the 11 go way off there. Yeah, the 18 is struggling.
Go
ahead.
I was just saying that 6 has a long way to make up to try to catch that 38, as he is already going through turns 2 to 3, 3A.
There's Turf Tech. Boz has got around him. There goes Turf way off into the grass. Hang on to it, Turf. Good job. Clean the tires off. You come back on track. Good job. Good job. See, Weir Savage Jr. is under pressure from 22 of an at 20, trying to get to him.
A lot of damage on the front end of that 54.
Same thing with 22. Anybody is now just coming through the final turn.
Warpig just behind his teammate in that there. And then 19 going through turns 1 and 2.
22 got a little loose there on corner exit, trying to run back down the 40 or 54. Oh, there goes a Nat. Good save, good save. Came
Our
out.
pole sitter still in second. No pressure in front or behind him.
Oh, Weir just went off and totally went straight into the carousel.
And this 18 machine has started running down the 6 again of Maggio. And Jardy has fallen completely off from here. Don't know quite what happened to him, but he's just not in the picture anymore. So the dash not looking behind him as much now, really focusing on that line. Really going to help him out.
Yeah, he's really struggling right now, trying to find a way to get up closer to them. Did you get us a lap count?
We're probably about to start pit cycles here in 1 minute. So once that's done, I will get you one.
Okay. I think if my calculations are right.
18 is in pit road.
So I'm thinking if my calculations are right, they're going to be about 6 laps off a fuel window. See the pressure from the 19 on the 22.
38 will be into pit road this time. The 11.
Oh, 20 or 19 up into the wall hard.
I'll tell you what, Maggio was catching Keith too. That gap is not as big as what it was.
Yeah.
Just kind of judging by on track right now with what we can tell.
Yeah, you see the 22 start to pull away a little bit from the 19 there, and as he gets loose, coming off the last corner there. See the 13's in.
38 dives down pit road. Six cars in, the 10 is in, or coming in. The 11 in pit road.
19's pushing on the 22. Heavy contact between the two. .54 sends on the outside of the 22, keeps him going straight.
92 is in pit road.
22 is trying to find a little bit of grip left in these tires. He tries to start defending the 54 now. 22 is going to let him go. Think better of it. And give him a shot to get going. Get up to his teammate. That's how it's going to cycle.
Keith will hold on to the lead as he comes through turn 3. Maggio holding on to second as he goes into turn 3 to 3A. And War Pig will be in third.
54 is coming down.
Turn 3A right now.
54 is down. 22 is down. Boz is on pit road.
The 20 of anybody off track through the carousel. He'll give away the dash. The lap count and fuel mileage too.
See Dash just now starting into the S's. You can see Maggio.
That's what maximum fuel is. That's what maximum fuel is. Yeah.
He's finishing up the S's. He can see Maggio, but I don't think he's gonna get there. There's Gar.
Can I get a lap count and maximum fuel, please?
92 has now gotten in front of the Gar.
How much do you think?
How much to a tank? I'm sorry.
11's coming out of the final turn for the last time.
Okay. So 19 to go, and then Keith says there's going to be at least one more pit stop unless somebody really saves it.
Okay.
I didn't quite catch the number on fuel, but there's at least a rough estimate.
See Jardy, he's catching up to the 20 if anybody. Seven's back to the bumper in the 92. Oh, Gar is thinking about sending it. And he's going to be inside. Battle in the 92 for 4th place. Or 5th place. He's to the left side of the 92 now. 92 is not going to give him any space to come in. Gar's going to have to take a little bit, and he's going to take just that just to clear the 92 going into the S's. I think Gar's a little bit better now.
Oh,
Gar's,
Dash. He's usually... He goes back and forth because he can be loud too. As the 18 has caught the battle between the 22 and who's that other car with them? The 19.
Yep. Penn's lost 6 to 4.
Keith was. Oh, Maggio just got around the 54 of Weir through turn 7.
Dash and Nat just let the 22 just let the 18 go by.
Keith down in turn 11. Maggio coming into turn 10.
Thank you, Tyler.
He's slowly
Appreciate you.
reeling in that 38.
I think so. I think, you know, he's got a lot of time to get there. He just has to make it there. So I think that if
as we say that, the 6 gets loose off the corner, that'll give Keith a little bit more space going through these final laps here at Sonoma.
we're about at 15 to go for these drivers. You can tell with one caution, no stages, these races turn into marathons. So the 22 went way off there. There's Warpig. There is Boz.
The 92 of Mountaineer got back around Guard trying to challenge back for the position.
Meanwhile, it's all about this man right up front, Mr. Keith Allen Ayers. We're on a 38 machine. Meanwhile, Dash for Cash is running through his teammates right now. We're just going to let him go.
Gar into the back of the 92, trying to let him know, get out of my way, sir. I want that position.
Oh, he's going to pass through the carousel
Side
again.
by side. Yep.
He's real good at that.
Trying to cut the grass just a little bit.
Nah, it's all track. It's all track.
Oh, I never said it was illegal. I just said slightly a little bit there.
He was just making sure, he was just helping the groundskeepers. As he's clearing the 92 again. The 92 didn't get such a good run off there as the 7. Seven's using every inch of this track right now. Remember, there's no yellow line rule here. So you can go as far as you can go, but if the game gives you a course penalty, well then, that's on you.
Yep. As Keith is coming up to the 13 of turf, who's having a pretty bad day in that 13 night racing machine.
Now, if I was Keith, what I would do here is I would pit with about 8 to go. Okay? Because at that point, you got 4 laps left in the tank. You can slap on, you can pit for about a can of fuel, just in case we go to overtime here. Which is very doubtful, but just in case we go to overtime. Then, slap 2 tires on it, because you might as well. Or you might have to take 4 depending on, because it's your lefts that wear here, and you can only take rights. So you might have to take 4 here just to kind of counterbalance everything, but you're going to be running mighty fast laps on those 4 fresh tires here at the end of the race.
As we just heard from our race leader, 15 to go.
15 laps to go left in this race. It's been a long night for everybody involved. We're all ready to go to bed and be done. It's been a very...
That is true.
A very, very long night as we see Gar drop it off the left side a little bit onto the rumbles. As he's trying to catch the 20 here and try to put a car between him and the 92. He's starting to catch back. There's the Jarrett Reese. Solidly sitting in 4th place right now, where he wants to be.
You know, and again, Dash is slowly rolling in the 6 as the 6 is slowly rolling in the 38. The 13 of turf wide on track. I'm pretty sure part of that is just car getting loose and then just also letting the leaders go here.
Yeah, you can see the jump on board with 13 of Turf Tech. There's the 54 of Ware as he cuts the grass, helping the groundskeepers a little bit. And Nat, he's also helping the groundskeepers out. There's Boz as he's getting ready to come up into the carousel. Doing great silent night for him. Just getting points. Nice thing with no stages here, it's 43 points for the winner and 39 on down the line. Maybe we need to talk about doing some different things to incentivize these drivers. As you see the 6 get off into the grass there, and he's going to dump it off that side as well. He's really got to slow down to let Keith. That's going to let Keith gain some more distance on him. As you can see, he's just now coming to the carousel, and Keith's going up the other side.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting to sit here and watch, this battle take place of the time between these two, as well as the time between Maggio and Dash. Because Dash is gaining quite a bit too. He's still right there. Couple of big slips by Maggio, and Dash will be into 2nd place.
Yeah, that's the thing. Oh, Keith brushed the wall coming out of the final turn. Yeah, Dash is not too far back, and I think right now they're staying about stationary with each other and where they are respectively on the track. They should be coming to 12 to go. So the pit window is going to be open this lap to make it to the end.
Yeah.
What do you do? I already told you what my strategy was. Pit with 8 to go. 8 to go. Slap. You're gonna have to slap 4 tires on it. You're splitting the final
stint. I think if you're Maggio and Keith, I think you come in as soon as you can, slap 4 tires on it, and get the most out of it that you can. Because you're not going to do anything, taking a long game here with Keith, because he's got too much of a lead. and I don't think pitting with him is definitely not going to do anything.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Maggio is off track.
So, if you get some brand new tires on this thing as quick as you can, get as much out of them, you might have a chance here.
Yeah, Maggio was way off in the carousel there. So that's really gonna hurt him. He's gonna have to start contending with Dash here.
Yep, and that's only going to help Keith get some more distance in between him and this battle that's about to be happening.
Yeah, and that's with Keith, like this is his dream scenario. This is what he wants to see. As I think that was Keith coming down pit road, right in front of these guys.
No, it was not. Keith is going through turns 1 right now.
Okay. So Dash is still running behind Maggio. These races feel like an Ironman race, man.
For real.
Oh my goodness. Oh, Friday I'm buying the new WWE, just so you know.
Okay.
So we'll have WWE again. Yes, sir. So excited.
Not like I really did much on the other one. But
okay. Shh, you're gonna play it. Be quiet. I'm gonna pull the wool from your eyes and make you play it. And you're gonna come to the dark side. We have cookies.
We'll see.
Oh, Maggio's off two times in a row. That's gonna give it to D for C, or not D for C. Charlie Irwin, Dash for Cash. Wow. Maggio messing up twice in two corners. Unlike him, is Jarrett Reese going around the inside of Turf Tech through the carousel. Mountaineer, who is, I think he's behind Gar still. I don't know, I'm trying to locate Gar. Oh, Mountaineer's gonna go off. I feel like I have the commentator's curse. I keep talking about these drivers and they keep messing up.
Well, maybe you shouldn't talk about him no more as Maggio comes into pit road.
I just flipped the turf and he about spun out too.
So Maggio going to be the first of the 3 leaders to come in pit road.
There is Weir. Running. Weir's gonna go. Oh, Weir's gonna go off too. Way off. Gonna come back on. Gotta clean those tires off. War Pig's coming out of the final turn. Boz is coming up and getting ready to start the S's. Keith is starting the S's right now. Dash is in the carousel. There is Gar coming to the start-finish line. He's going to pass Maggio, but remember, Gar still has to pit. Jarrett Reese coming out of the carousel. Mountaineer just now coming to the start-finish line, so he is still behind Gar. Gar's opened up a very healthy lead over him.
Keith staying out another lap. The 18, I believe, will be coming in this lap.
With them coming in a little early.
Dash is coming in pit road. As Keith just took 10 to go.
So I'm thinking Keith might pull the strategy that I'm telling him, or he's going to try to run it out and try to only take bare minimum at the end, which could hurt him, help him. I'm going to be really interested to see how this all pans out for him.
Yeah, definitely Maggio sitting right here behind Gar as they come through turn 7 down through the S's.
Question is, how good of a teammate does Gar want to be right now?
Ooh, Gar loose off of that. I think that's turn 8.
I'm not sure. Ooh.
Maggio gets around contact between the two.
Gar's going to back way off here. Yeah, I was going to say, how good of a teammate does Gar want to be? Does he want to try to, hold Maggio up a little bit here, or does he just let him go? And I think Gar made the better choice of just letting him go. Oh, there's Dash. Maggio's going to leapfrog Dash.
So. And that's exactly what I'm saying. These drivers need to mountaineers in pit road. Jardy's coming out of pit road. That's exactly what I was saying earlier. You know, these drivers need to get the new tires on as soon as they can, and hopefully they can gain the ground that they need to catch the 38. As we just see, you know, Maggio, he was able to get back around the 18 after being off track a few times.
Yeah, this 18's is gonna have fresher tires later in the run here. Oh,
38 will be coming in this time. So you're right. Keith is kind of looking about the strategy that you're talking about.
Yep. So it'll be really interesting to see how this all pans out for all these drivers. See Maggio, he's running away from Dash right now, but Dash will be coming back. I can almost guarantee that. You see Keith now, as he's looking at the 10 of Boz, his corporate teammate.
It's going to be interesting to see how this plays out for Keith. Both of these drivers should be coming into pit road this time.
Yes, sir.
Good steady line there for the 38. Boz slightly off track in front of him.
Alright, Boz is going to stay out.
Nope, Boz stays out.
Keith gets her down to speed. Nice job. Alright, now the question is, where is Maggio?
Maggio coming down into the carousel section of the course right now.
Oh yeah, he's got plenty of time. He's got plenty of time.
So yeah, if I'm Keith, I'm definitely 4 tires and fuel here.
Mm-hmm. Maggie got to the back of Warpig. He's trying to get Warpig out of the way. He's going to tap Warpig. Warpig's going to move. Alright, now Maggie is going to try to mount a charge here. Keith should be coming back out of the pit road by now.
Yep, he just left his pit box and coming out of pit road. The 92 of Mountaineer is going to be right there with him.
Mm-hmm.
So that's going to kind of hurt Keith a little bit on the early part of this run. But he will be in a comfortable lead as Maggio just now coming to the exit of pit road up through turns 1.
Yeah, Keith just has to stay steady here. He cannot get inside his own head. He needs to run his race.
Yep, just kind of back off the throttle a little bit. Just solid lines, don't get too loose.
Keith flagged out. Keith flagged out.
Failure engine on the 38 will take the leader out of the race. What?
Oh my god. So
What
that
a disappointment for that team.
So that is going to put the 6 as your leader.
Well, this just got way more interesting.
And Dash is only about a corner back from him. So we're going to see how that goes. Oh, Keith must be devastated. Keith must be devastated.
Through the hairpin. Dash sees the lead right in front of him.
That is horrible. It is
That,
absolutely horrible.
Dash, how many laps? 7.
7 to go.
Thank you.
That's 7 too many for me.
It's about 9 too many for that 38.
Uh-huh. Keith
Oh,
is... that is horrible.
just no words can explain the way that he's feeling right now.
No.
I feel it for him too, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Big disappointment out of that camp, and
Yeah, he was looking to score his first Busch Series win of the season, and he did everything right, and he just couldn't get it. Couldn't get it done. Fortunately, I think Dash is running down the 6 of Maggio. I think he might get there. This is going to be interesting to see, because he's getting closer and closer. He knows now the victory is within grasp. And to gain 3 extra points for his team and take a win away from Maggio, that could be huge to help his teammates. Coming to 6 to go. This is the battle on track right now. I'm going to ride on board with Dash.
little loose entering the carousel, but still pretty solid.
Pretty solid overall. I think he's gonna have to be better. These last 6 laps are gonna win or lose this race for him, and he needs to really buckle down and do what he does best.
Yeah, he's got a pretty decent line. Again, it's gonna come down to which one makes the mistakes here.
And Dash really
Dash
bobbled.
slightly off.
No, it was a bad
Yep.
bobble. He got up on the rumble strips and lifted the car. I think Maggio just got off in the grass too. So these drivers, these cars are not driving like they were, the last 40 some laps of the race. You see a Nat getting way out of the way for Maggio. Great job by a Nat. That's exactly what needs to happen.
Yep, that unsponsored 22 Ford not having the day that he wanted, especially just after watching this truck race here.
Mm-hmm. This is going to hurt Dash a little bit because the Nat's kind of in a spot where he can't move out of the way. Nat's going to stay to the inside.
Nat. Yep.
Great job.
Great job by Nat.
I think the 6 man got a little loose there. Coming out of there, Dash slides up onto the rumble strips, trying to get some momentum, get some grip in his back tires. You can see he's getting closer to Maggio. Corner by corner, he's getting there.
Doing a great job holding his line. Oh,
he got loose. He got loose there. Coming to 4 laps to go, I think. Come on, Dash. If anyone can run Maggio down, it's the guy behind this 18. Charlie Irwin, he's one of those guys that can do just about anything, as he's fighting this car to keep it straight right now. Maggio got off on the grass again. Not a lot.
Yeah, this 18 definitely is closing in just a little bit, but will it be enough?
Don't think so. I think they're at 4 to go right now. Dash is doing everything.
Long way around this track. A lot of opportunities to mess the track up, especially through the carousel. Anything can happen. It's not over yet, folks. Oh, the 18. Off track, slow. I don't know what's going on with the 18.
I don't know. I think it's a controller issue.
It looks like it. He's rolling again now.
Oh.
That's probably going to be the end of the race right there.
Wow. Unfortunate set of circumstances for a lot of these drivers in this race today. Can you ask who the top 3 is? 'Cause I don't even know who it is at this point.
Yeah.
Oh.
So just took 3 to go. It is Maggio, Dash, and Jardy top 3,
Okay.
and confirmed that was a controller issue.
Okay. Dash and his controller issues. I think we might have a new winner for a tin can and string internet, or the tin can and string award this year. Because Cushion's really in the running for it. Now Keith with a lag out.
They hear me.
Yes.
Oh well. At least everybody knows I gotta go poop.
Two dirt race coming and getting ready to throw the S's. Mountaineer behind two drivers battling for position up ahead. That's Turf and Boz. Boz is going to get the advantage over Turf. Meanwhile, front is all about this man. Magic looking going to back tonight. Didn't have the car. Didn't have the drive that the 38 had, but the 38 blew an engine. So now the 6 is leading the way here at Sonoma. Getting ready to come to the white flag next time by. He's done everything right, found himself in the right position. He's exactly where he wants to be. He's the 92 just ahead. Trying to get around the 13. It's going to be white flag this time by for Maggio Magic in the 6th car, running for his own team, Magic Motorsports. Looking to go back to back, starting the sweep here at Sonoma. He's got to come out tomorrow night.
Three-peat for the team. White flag sponsored by the Road Up Podcast.
Yes, sir. The Wreckfest podcast. Hopefully, we're gonna get that back up and running here pretty quick. A lot of issues getting that with scheduling and stuff like that. We're gonna try to get it going again weekly.
Yep, Maggio
Going to
heavy.
Oh, contact!
Shoves the 13 straight to the wall.
Got into the back of him. I think the 13 was trying to let him. Was trying to get out of his way, and I don't think Maggio realized it, and he just killed him, man. Just got in the back of him. I know it wasn't on purpose. I didn't mean to make it sound like it was on purpose, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, yeah.
It was incidental contact. Little damage to the front of that 6 car, but that's about the most damage it's got all night long. It gives beautiful going to start the S's for the final time here at Sonoma in the Busch Series. Later at night tonight than what we anticipated. We'll get off here about 10:30, and we'll be done for the week, or done for the night. We'll come back tomorrow night for the Rogers Racing Engines Cup Series Vineyard 350.
It's gonna be another long one, folks.
It'll be another long one, folks.
Heavy contact back to the 13 with Dash too.
And the 6 car
Turf
for the
just
final
getting
time.
abused by the leaders.
For the final time, coming across the stripe to checker flag number 3.
What are you two doing?
Heavy contact for Turf. He got more damages the last lap than he did the whole race prior.
I don't know what those two are doing, but okay.
The D4C
As your
guys.
winner, Maggio. Oh yeah, well we have a lot of fun when we race, and we play it all by the situation. So
Get interviews done out of the way. I'm gonna step away for a hot second. I'll be right back.
fine, gee,
Oh, you'll live.
I'll do it just for you, I guess.
That's right.
I do believe all three should already be in here. Imagine Dirty, yep, all three are here. There's our third place finisher of Jardy. You got a copy, bud?
Yep.
Hey man, heck of a race. We saw a lot of battling going on. Another long, basically an endurance race here tonight. Looked like it was going to be a fourth place finish, but then the 38 lugged out. How was, how was your night? And kind of walk us through your race.
I don't know. Just got, somebody cut my nose off there at the top of the hill on lap 1, and, I hit an invisible barrier or something because the car just stopped, and I had, 2 seconds of damage. Fixed that under the first pit stop, and I was good. I was able to break away from everybody that I was racing around, and, my setup wasn't the greatest. It was just it was tight, and then it would just going over bumps. It would snap loose and hit the wall coming out of the carousel the one time and got a bunch of damage. But luckily the caution came out, I think, right after that, or shortly after that, and that threw the pit strategy off a little bit. But I'll take third. It sucks that I think Keith said he manually disconnected by accident, but it's unfortunate for him. But I mean, I got third out of it, so I can't complain.
Yeah, definitely. Well, you had a fast machine tonight. Looking forward to seeing you in the Cup race tomorrow and seeing what we can do there.
Yep, it should be a fun one.
Yep. Freaking another endurance race. Oh. Well, good job tonight, Jardy, and look forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Thank you.
So,
As we have our winner in second place here with us, Dash. Heck of a race, man. Looked like you were going to get third. Had the battle for second most of the race with Maggio, and then Keith, with his unfortunate engine failure, ended up getting second for the finale. One heck of a car you had all night long. Tell us about it.
yeah, I had a really, really good car in that first stint until we got that caution. Um, and then I got a little bit looser, but I was able to manage it. And it got better as the race went on. I just kind of lucked out with the 11 getting in front of me. It was kind of a roadblock. I mean, he was fast all night, but it was just a roadblock for me. I messed up turn 2 in the uphill section there, um, and really kind of messed my whole night up. I felt like I may have had a shot to catch Maggio at the end there, but my controller died. Surprisingly, I mean, really had no indication that it was going to die at all. Um, and yeah, I mean, the car was really great. Props to all the guys that work on this league and things we do. I mean, unfortunately, I mean, Keith was going to have it. I mean, he had the dominant car all night. Felt like I maybe could have tried to catch him there in that second stint after we got that caution. But like I said, unfortunately, the 11 got in front of me. I was not able to get past him after my um, after my almost spin out going into the carousel there. So overall, it was a really good night. I was just wanting to get laps in, maybe get a win, but I wasn't expecting a win. Second place is just as good for the team points and everything, and hoping that I can do a couple more races in Busch this season. So, but yeah, that's just really how my night went. Over in the D4C chat, we were pretty happy with all of our nights. A lot of us finished in the top 10. That's what we were looking for. So, just a good team night overall. And just congrats to Maggio. I was able to run with him, pass him the first stint, but that second stint he got an extra gear and went about his business the rest of the race. So just congrats to him, and I wanted to say congrats to Keith for dominating the whole entire race basically. Just really sucks what happened with him, and I hope that he can come back tomorrow night and put on a show. He kind of deserves it, honestly. But yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Very well said. And Keith definitely had that race won without a doubt. But good job, and look forward to getting in the car with you tomorrow and seeing what we can all do on track.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you guys. Have a good night.
Yep, you too, Dash. As we will move on to our race winner down in Victory Lane. Maggio, you got a copy? Maggio, you got a copy?
Holy shit, what the heck is happening? Hello?
I can hear you now.
Oh, okay.
Okay. But, hey man, you get the victory tonight due to some unforeseen circumstances with the 38 blowing a motor. Definitely one of the dominant cars tonight as well. You and Dash, pretty much top 3 all night long. Tell us how y'all's cars were, well, how your car was throughout the race.
I don't really know. I thought my car was great, and couldn't get going the whole race. The first stage, there's no stages. The first run, I was saving fuel, and I actually saved it perfectly. I made it to 13 laps, and I wasn't that far behind actually. So I was like, okay, I was sitting in a really good spot, I thought, because everyone else had only made it to 12. So all I had to do was make it to 13 one more time, and I could have run full out for the second half of the race, and everyone else would have had to save fuel. But then that caution came out, and I was in third because I had been saving fuel, and I just got stuck behind a lot of people. I got hit really wide on the initial restart by Dash, which was definitely just an accident, but it put me back into fourth, and then him and Jardy were side by side in front of me, and I tried to make a move, and it backfired, and it let Gar get in front of me. And by the time I got to second, I think I was like 8 seconds behind Keith, and I was just pushing too hard, I guess. I kept messing up. I don't know if maybe I was burnt out from running the truck race, but just couldn't hit consistent lap times, and Keith was just smoking me. He's absolutely banger after banger after banger, just killing me, and then he lagged out, so it's definitely the most undeserving win that I've ever had, personally, but I feel really gutted for him. He deserved that. And then Dash was only like 3 seconds behind me, so I'm like, alright, maybe he might catch me, and then his controller dies. So it's like, I won because the guy in front of me disconnected, and the guy behind me's controller died. It's a great win I had. But, I mean,
Yeah,
I'll take it, I guess. It's my first win of the season. Finally got one in Xfinity, but it's a terrible way to win.
Yeah, it's hard to win them like that, but it's also kind of, relief because you finally get that win underneath your belt as well. So, yeah, I get where you're coming from as a racer, but then at the same time, y'all put on one heck of a show. Just consistently, watching not really watching lap times, but, just the distance between you, Dash, and Keith. It was a heck of a show all night long. Congratulations to, all 3 of you. Fourth with Jardy. All y'all definitely deserved it tonight, no matter how it came, and look forward to seeing what we can do tomorrow on track.
Yep, gotta take a break, first of all. I mean, a lot of laps ran tonight, so I definitely know the track, but hopefully it should be a good race tomorrow.
Sure.
I'll be a Keith fan, temporary Keith fan tomorrow. I'm hoping he can get it done as a make up for tonight, because I feel terrible for him, man. He killed me tonight. Definitely deserved it.
Yeah, definitely. Well, again, congratulations on the win, and look forward to seeing you tomorrow night, buddy.
Thank you.
As I see, we have our sponsor now in here with us. Steve, you got a copy over there?
I do.
Hey, man, we had one heck of a race, and we saw a lot of ups and downs with a few drivers. What was your thoughts on the whole race?
It's a good race, really good race overall. I feel bad for Keith. That sucks. Yeah, it's the way it goes.
Yeah.
It's a game, so overall, guys put on a good show tonight.
Yeah, they definitely did one heck of a job. No complaints here up in the booth from me. I'm not going to really speak for Jade on that matter, but I'm pretty sure he'd say the same.
Say that one more
Yeah.
time.
I said no complaints from me up here in the booth. I'm not going to speak for you, but I'm pretty sure you'd say the same.
The only complaint is I wasn't on track.
Well, there you go. There's the complaint. Never mind.
I was so ready to race this, and Dad's like, "Oh, I'm racing." I'm like, "Oh man, I gotta be up here now." Pan.
Yep.
Oh well, it's fun.
But, it's always good to have you up here with me. And
Listen, I got to spend time with you. Okay, we're
Exactly.
We're wholesome here.
And of course, you also got the visit from Toe Mama.
Yeah, good old Mama. Love Mama. I was gonna
Toe
come back
Mama, the
and
League Mama.
I was gonna come back and do the second place interview for you, and you just went right into it. I'm like, okay. I'll sit here and eat my popcorn that I walked over to the concession stand for.
Oh, well, no problem here. So.
Yeah. Oh, well, with that being said, Steve, thank you for sponsoring the league as always, buddy. I appreciate you. Love you.
Yep, thank you.
You're welcome. I appreciate it.
Well, that being said, we're going to come back here tomorrow night for the final race of Week 5 of the NASCAR season here in the Rogers Racing Engines Cup Series race at Sonoma. The Vineyard 350. Give me an action-packed race. It's going to be another gauntlet race or another endurance race tomorrow night with no stages. With that being said, where's F1 at this week? Are we finishing up the season? We got two more
F1
races.
is at Mexico.
We're at Mexico tomorrow night. So, give me a good race tomorrow night, or Thursday night in Mexico.
Abu Dhabi, and then Brazil, I believe.
That race will be uploaded later because the WRL YouTube will be used to stream James Morris's POV of Road to Pro at Atlanta Superspeedway. So, get ready to watch that on Thursday night. We'll have the F1 race up the next day or the day after for everyone to see. Triple S is on a hiatus at this time, trying to figure out what we want to do with that series, so unsure if it's going to run Friday night. Saturday night, we go to Wreckfest. Last week, we saw all the controversy.
Very controversial.
We saw all the controversy, the wrecking, the hatred, the biggest rivalry this side of Jade and Turf. Now it's gone into D4C versus Fatal. So, be real interested to see how that pans out on Saturday night. Admins still have to meet about last Saturday. Oh, it's going to be a real good time. The round of 8, so 8 drivers try to battle their way into the round of 4. Only 4 can make it on, so it's going to be real interesting to see who makes it and who doesn't. Then, Sunday, we are at World of Outlaws. I don't even know what trucks are on Sunday. No.
Well, hang on. I just so happen to have the schedule up.
Well, look at Grant go. I'm going to pass the league off to him.
We're going to go to Cedar Lake, Fairbury, and Kokomo.
Kokomo. I hate Kokomo.
Yeah.
You're not the only one.
I don't know how to drive that track. I don't know. Either I end up in the wall or I end up way too high. So, oh well. That's like someone else's problem. Oh,
Make it a diamond, not a circle.
Yeah. All right, Steve. Oh, I'll do that then. I'll make it a diamond.
Come off
Yeah,
high
there
and
you
or
go.
low.
Okay. All right. All right. We can do that.
Been there a million times.
Well, I'm glad Steve knows, because I don't.
Well, there you go. You heard it
Well-
from the dirt racer himself.
The man, the myth, the legend himself. Listen, if Fatal becomes an actual thing, I'm hiring this man to build my engines. I'm sending all my engine work to Michigan.
All right, we can do it.
I agree with that. Why not?
Or I'm having him come down and live in North Carolina. Then he can do all my engine work down here.
You're probably gonna end up sending them to Michigan.
Oh, you heard it there, folks.
Just saying.
Oh,
Just saying.
There you go, folks. Well, let's go to Michigan then. I guess I'm gonna have to be based out of Evans City, so we don't have to go very far.
Yeah.
Because
Well, I'm right in the middle of about 7 racetracks, so my
Mhm.
business is right where it needs to be.
And I can make that trip in about 4.5 hours.
Yep. You
Four,
can.
Let's see, there we go.
4 if we're in a time constraint.
Yep.
Well, that being said, folks, we're gonna hop on out of here for tonight. Thanks everybody for coming out and watching the stream. Appreciate you all. Love you all. And Grant, take it away.
Yep, with that being said, thank you everyone for tuning in. Thank you for Jade streaming as always. Steve, thank you for everything you do. Congratulations to the top 3 tonight. Phil, really bad for Keith out there dominating the race, but you know, stuff happens sometimes. Not much we can do about it. But with that being said, thank you everyone, and keep your racing worldwide. See y'all tomorrow night.